Over chain, V skill 2. The effect no longer ends when downed. Oh, that's what I was waiting for. Yes! Yes! It's over. It's over. It's over. It's over. It's over. So if you if you literally activate V skill 2 before, if you just touched him, you could sneeze. You did all of that nonsense, right? You sneezed on him. He loses his V skill 2. And if you knocked him down, he also lost his V skill 2 charge. But now this current patch, the effect no longer ends even when downed. It's actually over. When he's charged, you done. You done. You done. That's actually crazy. Oh no.
It's Smug with the greatest of ease.
All right, let me read these patch notes. Let's see what's going on. All right, chat. Let's talk about it. Ryu. It was difficult to utilize Ryu effectively at mid to long range. When facing opponents who had superior reach or possessed effective projectile countermeasures. In response, we have boosted attack power and strike continuity for the mid-range options that he specializes in, enabling him to take better advantage of his strengths against opponents where it was previously hard to do so. Firstly, for his main Hadouken attack, we have added increased damage and also boosted the speed of the heavy version, making it more difficult for opponents to deal with. In addition, the crush counter for the standing heavy punch, as well as the effect of a successful hit with the thrust strike V skill have been improved, making them more effective countermeasures against opponents with a longer reach. Also, Ryu can now perform follow-up attacks when unleashing an early anti-air light shoryuken, and it is also easier to initiate full contact when using an air versus air EX airborne Tatsumaki, I don't know how to pronounce that yet, Senpu Kyaku, giving him some high reward options for dealing with the mid-air opponents while trying to keep them in check. So for his V triggers, stand heavy punch, increase knockback time on a crush counter. Normal V trigger 1, crouching medium punch. Reduced pushback on hit. Normal solar plexus strike changed V trigger cancel timing from first attack to second. Jodan Sanrengeki. Reduced knockback time when the final attack lands in the air. Yeah, the stand medium punch, grounded stun hit effect changed to knockdown, can now be special canceled. Hadouken, increased damage from 60 to 70. Increased chip damage on block from 10 to 12. Heavy Hadouken, increased projectile speed. And then the EX Hadouken extended the hitbox upwards. Alright, so the light shoryuken, lower combo count start value when the attack lands in the air to 3 frames or later into the attack's duration. Increased knockback time when the attack lands in the air to 3 frames or later into the attack's duration. Recovery time on landing can now be cancelled with any Hadouken on hit only. Alright, the EX Tatsu, the hitbox after the attack lands in midair has been extended upward. Reduced knockback of the second through the fourth attacks when the first to third attacks land in the air. Increase the draw in distance when the tip of the first attack lands in the air. When any of the hitboxes from the first to fourth attacks hit and the fifth misses, a sixth hitbox now appears on Ryu's back. Increase knockback time when the fifth attack lands in the air. What? Okay, alright. Okay, EX Airborne Tatsu, the hitbox after the attack lands has been extended. Increase the duration of the second and fourth attacks on hit from the second frame to third frame. The hitboxes of the second and fourth attacks will now hit opponents in front as well. Increase distance traveled forward before attack startup. And for the thrust strike, the hit effect of the second attack has been changed from knockdown to wall bounce when the attack connects. 2, increased stun when the attack connects by 2 frames, and increased stun time for the first attack when the attack connects. This was V skill 2. I mean, this information is cool and stuff like that, but I'll continue reading because I want to know what they did to G and Balrog. That's what I want to know. But let me read this first. All right, so the thrust strike V skill 2, the hit effect of the second attack has been changed from knockdown to wall bounce when the attack connects. Increased stun when the attack connects by 2 frames. Increased stun time for the first attack when the attack connects. V skill 2. Since the increase in the V gauge from an unsuccessful move just before the V timer ended was intentionally high, the amount of increase for the V gauge was changed from 75 to 60 in order to match the value of the normal version. V trigger 2. Ishin what? Can now be critical art canceled. Why did they give him that? Why? Why they do that? This character was perfect. Man. Why? Now that's more damage. You say he needs it. Oh my god, man. Alright, you're gonna run into that Ryu player that would just mash into the V trigger 2 and then into super. Then what you want to change, that's gonna get you salty. Oh, he needs it. Oh man, why, man? All right, cool. He got that now. When critical art canceling, 1 additional's move's worth of scaling applies. The hitbox has been extended upwards when the attack is performed after an EX Hadoken. 3, the opponent's position is now fixed on hit. Shinku Hadoken, Denjin Hadoken. Alright, decrease the startup from 3 frames to 2 frames when cancelled from Shoryuken. Extended the hitbox of the attack from 1 frame and 2 frame upward when cancelled from the Shoryuken. And then the Shinku Hadoken changed damage distribution from 320 to... Yeah, that. 320 to parentheses 40 times 5, close parentheses, plus sign, 120, close parentheses to 320, and some more parentheses, 20 times 5, close parentheses, with the plus sign, 220, close parentheses. Yeah. All right, you know what? Look. Where's Balrog at? Look. We're going to read these characters, but let me... I just want to know. All right, chat, I'm scared. All right, here we go. Wait, let me put that up so y'all can really see it. I think I can see that. Okay. Our adjustments to Balrog chiefly consisted of weakening moves that check opponents too easily. What? Wait, let me keep reading. I think I read it wrong or something. Increasing his standard number of combo moves. Okay, all right. Okay. Balrog's dash straight could be activated without charging when enhanced by FFB. That is his V skill 2 when you charge it, which made it difficult for opponents to block upon seeing it start. It was simply too powerful when keeping opponents in check. Linking from the powered up dash straight to L dash straight, then activating FFB was difficult for a number of characters to handle. Why don't you just block it? Just block. That's it. That's how you handle it. Block. If it whiffs, you can whiff punish. That's it. As Balrog was able to loop this sequence of attacks, we made adjustments to prevent this from being repeated. FFB has adjusted frame length in hurt boxes, and now a higher number of characters can counter attack after it has been activated following powered up dash straight to light dash straight. You can use FFB relatively safely when following up an attack with EX dash straight, or if you refrain from attacking after performing a powered up dash straight, so it is important to consider your opponent and also the status of the gauge when looking to use it. Additionally, the powered up dash straight can only be activated without charging when used as a cancel. Wait, what? The powered up dash straight can only be activated without charging when used as a cancel. Okay. Which has eliminated its capability as a surprise attack. God, bro. And I gotta read more, man. In order to offset the reductions in FFB's looping ability and keeping opponents in check, we have made adjustments that make it easier to safely use FFB in a variety of situations. Since his standing medium punch, which forces opponents to stand up, is now easier to use as part of a combo, it is easier to create links that include Screw Smash. As part of the increase in combo moves, Heavy Screw Smash can now be followed up with Light Dash Grand Blow, making it easier to remain on the offensive without using critical gauge. Grand Blow? What move is that? Is that his low rush? What is that? Grand Blow. As part of the increase in... Oh, yeah. Furthermore, Turn Punch was too easy to use as a projectile countermeasure. Oh my god, they nerfed it already, bro. And since it took away the advantages of the V-Skill 1 KKB, projectile invincibility was reduced to level 2, which has a quick charge time and is easy to activate. What? I gotta be level 2 to go through projectiles? Really? Oh my god, bro. Stand medium punch. Changed frame advantage on hit from +2 to +4. Reduced pushback on hit. Dash straight. Changed frame advantage on block from +2 to -2. What? Why, man? Why? Oh my god, man. It went from +2 to -2. What? That's crazy. It went from +2 to -2. You know how big of a nerf that is? +2 to -2. Dash Grand Blow, including EX version, will no longer pass through the opponent during midair hit stun in the corner. Heavy Screw Smash, sped up dash Grand Low cancel timing on hit, including the EX version by 6 frames. Wait, sped up dash Grand Low cancel timing on hit, including the EX version by 6 frames. So pretty much like hit confirming, shorten the input window for normal cancels after hit by 7 frames. Turn punch level 1, level 2. Change projectile invincible timing from the 3rd frame on the 10th frame. I mean 3rd frame to the 10th frame. Bro, what? Changed projectile invincible timing from the 3rd frame to the 10th frame. Yo, what? FFB, V-Skill 2, they said lengthened the entire move from 50 frames to 55 frames. Extended the hurt box forward. Unless canceling into it, dash straight now requires a charge. What? Come on, man. EX Bursting Buffalo extended the collision box upwards. Come on, man. Yo, what did we ever do to deserve all of this, man? He already got nerfed in season 2. They nerfed Tap. It got nerfed again for no reason. Come on, man. What about G? Oh, God. While most of G's basic abilities remained unchanged, some adjustments were made, mainly related to his V-Trigger 2 Dangerous President. Dangerous President uses 2 stocks of the V-Trigger gauge and was supposed to be easier to select after the introduction of the V-Shift, but it was still overshadowed by the V-Trigger 1 Maximum President. So we've made some improvements to the move. Yes! Yes! So far, so good. So far, so good. All right. Let's keep reading. In addition to aligning the cancelable moves with those of V-Trigger 1 Maximum President, we have also improved the performance of the V-Trigger 2 Throw G Rage. Along with the upgrades such as reducing the rate at which the V timer is consumed and also extending the advantage on hit, each follow-up attack has G charge can now be cancelled into, so that you can select the best action after a hit for a variety of different situations. That's interesting. That's interesting. Standing light punch, reduced pushback on hit. Any G smash over or G smash under, including EX version, will no longer pass through the opponent during mid-air hit stun in the corner. Yeah, because that means like it would actually hit the opponent now, I'm assuming, because it's so many combos that just drop. EX G smash over, EX G smash under can now be cancelled with Dangerous President. So what you're saying is I could do a low rush, the smash under, and then I could just cancel it like the grab. I think that's what's Dangerous President. EX G spin kick, lowered combo count gain of the final attack. What? Can now be cancelled with the G explosion when the final attack hits. Oh, word? Oh, word? V-Trigger 2. So they just buffed V-Trigger 2. Reduce the recovery by 6 frames after G rage hits. Can now be cancelled with the message to the people. G charge, G protection after G rage hits. V timer cost decreased from 1200 to 1000. V timer cost decreased from 300 frames to 0 frames on hit. So is that like a nerf or? That sounds like a nerf. Well, no. Well, this is a buff. Like the V-Trigger timer cost. No, it's actually, that's a buff. That's actually a buff. I'm sorry. Because the V-Trigger time, the V-Timer, it costs, like, the V-Timer cost, like, every time you throw out a special move, or, you know, like, it just, like, shows the meter, like, it slowly goes down. So it goes down slower, I guess. So I pretty much get to have the V-Trigger longer. So that's a buff. You said you can command grab for days? That's what it's looking like. Yo, chat. Tell me what character you guys want to see. What do you guys want me to talk about? You said Kage? Alright, cool. Oh, he right here. Yo, this is a long list. What is this? This looks like a page of buffs. Bro, what? Bro, what? What is this? Yo, chat. I knew it. I told y'all. Back in season 2. No. Sorry. Excuse me. Back in season 3, I definitely said they're going to bring Kage in the game. He's going to start out mid. And then each patch, they're just going to slowly give him buffs. And then the final patch, he's just going to be broken. And what do you know? Final patch, why he got a whole page of buffs? Look at this. You know how much a person has to read before they get to the next character? Oh, why? Look at this. Look how long Kage's is. It almost takes a whole block, like a whole page itself. Why? Look how much information. You said compare that to Sagat? Sagat got nothing. He just got a paragraph. He told y'all, he said, this character is just going to stay how he is, and yeah, that's it. Nothing really. Stand medium punch. Changed frame advantage on block from 1 frame to minus. Frame advantage on block. It went from -1 to +1. Change recovery from 12 frames to 15 frames. So it's slower. Stand heavy punch. Change frame advantage on hit from -3 to +1. Stand light kick extended the hitbox forward. Why did they do that? Oh my goodness, man. Stand medium kick shortened startup from 9 frames to 8 frames. Entire move shortened from 28 frames to 27. Extended the hitbox forward. Reduced the leg kick hurtbox backward during the active frames. Changed V gauge gain from 120 to 150 on a crush counter. Crouching medium kick is shortened the startup from 7 frames to 6 frames. The entire move shortened from 23 frames to 22 frames. Kiko Kuduki. I don't know what move that is, but shortened startup from 9 frames to 8 frames. Entire move shortened from 32 frames to 31 frames. Can now be critical arc cancelled. Sped up timing at which the torso hurtbox during recovery vanishes by 1 frame. Kiko Kuretsuzan. Increased knockback time on hit. Hadoken added a difference in performance based on button strength. Light fireball shortened the startup from 13 frames to 10 frames. Entire move shortened from 40 frames to 37 frames. Medium Hadoken increased the distance traveled forward. What? Expanded the hurtbox backward from the time you move forward to the time you come down. Normal V trigger to heavy fireball. Increased startup from the 13 frames to 16 frames. Entire move lengthened from 40 frames to 43 frames. Increased distance traveled forward. Expanded the hurtbox backward from the time you move forward to the time you come down. Heavy Hadoken. The Hadoken now travels a... What? The Hadoken no travels a set distance. The Hadoken now yeah. EX Fireball changed the opponent's grounded hit stun time from 3 frames to 5 frames on hit. Airborne Hadoken, an explosion now occurs with the hitbox when the projectile vanishes. Light Shoryuken, increased damage from 80 to 100 damage. Extended the hitbox forward from the 4th frame onward. Increased damage from 120 frames to 140. Changed active attack frames of the first attack from 2 frames to 3 frames. Then the second attack from 2 frames to 1 frame. And the change strike and projectile invincible timing from frame from frame 4 to frame 3 can now be critical art canceled when the second attack hits or is blocked. Extended time at which the move can be canceled with V-Trigger 2. Ashura Senku by 1 frame. Ryu Sokyaku. Reduce the foot hurt box before startup. H. Ryu Sokyaku. Change frame advantage on hit from +5 to +6. Y. Changed frame advantage on block from +3 to +4. Y. Kurikijin, including EX version, will no longer pass through the opponent during midair hit stun in the corner. This is Kurikijin. Fixed an issue in which Shoryuken would be performed if a critical art was inputted 10 frames to 6 frames before recovery ends. No change made to critical art startup timing. That's so cheap. So pretty much the first frame of the move, you get the full animation, but if it hits like later than the first frame, then you just get the multiple hits. So because of that, now, man, you can land a short, you can after. That's what it sounded like. What? They want me to, they're pretty much wanting the Kage players to use the multiple hits into V-Trigger than like Shoryuken or whatever. Like this is pretty much doing extra damage. This is a super buff. Mid-air knockback now matches that of a grounded hit. Shortened startup from 17 frames to 14 frames. Entire move shortened from 44 frames to 41. Extended the hitbox upward. Added a guaranteed 30% to minimal damage. Sped up startup when activated from Ryu Sokyaku, including EX version. Metsu Shoryuken changed the damage for the non-lock version from 280 to 140. Landing recovery after the non-lock version hits can be cancelled with any special move. And 3, the combo count is now a constant number after the non-lock version hits. Man. Yo, chat, what's the next character I want to see? Let's talk about Poison. Why not? Does she have a lot of buffs or... Alright, it's not too many. Alright, cool. Crouching Heavy Punch extended the recovery. Hurt box forward. Decreased pushback on block. Jumping Heavy Punch, jumping Heavy Kick. Decreased V-Gauge gain from 50 to 40. Heart Raid. After the hitbox is generated, the hurt box applied to the front of the body now remains until recovery ends. EX Heart Raid can now be cancelled with the V skill 1 on hit or block. EX Medium Heart Raid increased hit stun time for the first attack by 2 frames. Light Love Me Tender increased the combo count limit. Perfume Swing, that's her V skill 1, sped up the timing so that jumping attacks can be performed on hit or blocked. 2, decreased V-Gauge gain from 50 to 40. And V-Trigger 1, Fire Squall, can now be cancelled with V-Skill 1. Alright, now we got E.Honda. Chikara Ashi, decreased pushback on block, V-Skill 1, can now be cancelled into from special cancelable normal attacks. Okay. Change startup when cancelled into a normal attack from 12 frames to 16 frames. No change made to frame advantage on hit or block. In high rate or Hirate can now be special cancelled. Light Sumo Smash added a hitbox that will only hit opponents in hit stun when on the ground from 2 frames before startup of the first hit. EX 100 Hand Slap will no longer pass through the opponent during mid-air hit stun in the corner. V-Trigger 2, the Iwato Beraki, decreased damage from 180 to 140. Reduced stun damage from 200 to 150. 3. Recovery after attack lands can be cancelled with any special move. Alright, cool. We got Lucia. Okay. Stand Heavy Kick. Reduced backward the leg hurt box 1 to 2 frames before the attack start up. Extended for the leg hurt box after startup. Crouching light punch, change frame advantage on hit from 3 frames to 4 frames. Crouching light kick, reduced pushback on hit and block. Street style set, can now be critical art cancelled. Normal cyclone spinner, the second attack can now be cancelled into V trigger 1. EX cyclone spinner, the second attack can now be cancelled with V trigger 2 tactical weapon. Normal V trigger 1 nubbing needle, including the EX version. It changed active attack frames from 5 frames to 7 frames. Nubbing needle, decreased pushback on block. Increased knockback time on midair hit, reduced knockback distance on midair hit, decreased combo count limit. EX nubbing needle, change the final attack's hit effect from knockdown to bounce stun. Rough chase can now be cancelled with V trigger 1. The EX version can now be cancelled with V trigger 2 or tactical weapon. The light fire spinner, change frame advantage on hit from 0 frames to 2 frames. Medium fire spinner, changed grounded hit effect from stun to knockdown. EXV fire spinner, reduced startup from 17 frames to 13 frames. The hitbox of the second attack has been extended upward after the first attack lands. Knockdown caused from only the first attack hitting is now similar to that when the second attack hits. Hurricane Spinner, changed recovery time on landing from 15 frames to 13 frames. In B Trigger 1, Hurricane Spinner extended the hitbox of the first attack forward. Oh, this is interesting. The move continues to the final attack even on block. Change frame advantage on block from -8 to -4. Increase block stop for the third attack. Increase block stun for the third attack. The second attack hitbox is now extended when the first attack is blocked. 6 can now be cancelled with V-Trigger or Critical Art when the final attack hits or is blocked. Tactical Weapon, extended the hitbox forward. Oh, we got Gill? Yo, Gill? Standing Heavy Punch, changes properties when the Heavy Punch button is held. Stand Medium Kick, change frame advantage on block from -4 to -2. Reduce the foot hurt box. Stand Heavy Kick, change hit effect from spinning knockback to grounded stun when a grounded hit or anti-type hit occurs. Cryo Drop Elbow, changes properties when the Heavy Punch button is held. Pyro Quarrel Kick, changed hit effect from knockdown to grounded stun when a grounded hit or anti-type hit occurs. Penalty Break can now be critical art cancelled. Cryokinesis can now be performed even when Meteor Strike or Hail's Sting are still on the screen. The EX Medium Pyrokinesis or just the fireballs in general, changed grounded hit effect from stun to knockdown. Extended the hitbox from frame 2 onward of the second attack downward when the first attack hits. The Cyber Lariat will no longer pass through the opponent during mid-air hit stun in the corner. You said nobody's going to do that? So it's like some pointless buff or something? Meteor Strike. Yeah, everybody really uses the V skill 2, the blocking, the parry, but I'll still read the changes. So the V skill 1, increased advantage on hit and block, increased knockback time on a mid-air hit. An explosion now occurs with the hitbox when the projectile connects. Can now be cancelled from any EX move with the elemental properties. 5, increase the combo count limit. Now gives elemental status on block. Now creates special block stun to ensure elemental status is given even on block. The Meteor Strike Hail Sting V skill 1 can now be performed even when Pyro/Cryokinesis is still on the screen. V Trigger 2, Delay Freeze Lance, increase the number of hits from 1 to 2. Reduced instances in which the opponent would receive the ice status when the attack was cancelled out. Alright, we got Seth. Crouching Heavy Punch, reduced startup from 12 frames to 10 frames. Entire move shortened from 41 frames to 39 frames. What the heck is this move? Light Hekata. What? Oh, the light punches? Alright, thank you. The punches, cool. Okay, reduced pushback on hit. EX Cruel Disaster, reduced startup from 15 frames to 14 frames. Reduce the entire move from 50 frames to 49 frames on block/whiff. Change the projectile invincibility duration from 4 frames to 12 frames, to 4 frames to 11 frames. I guess this is the hands again, the EX hands, can now be canceled with Tandem Maneuver, including additional input and Tandem Explode. That's interesting. The Hadoken V skill 1. What? Wait, Seth got a Hadoken? Alright, well, V skill 1, increased damage from 60 to 70, increased tip damage on block from 10 to 12 frames. I said 12 frames, just from 10 to 12. Increased pushback on block, reduced backward the arm hurt box before attack startup. The Shoryuken, V skill 1, extended the hitbox forward, reduced knockback distance for the third attack, increased knockback time on hit for the third attack, can now be special canceled starting 7 frames after landing recovery on hit only. The Disc Guidance V skill, sped up startup when activate at close range. Bro, these are just like all the moves he takes. So yeah, it's pretty much like all the moves Seth steals just got buffed pretty much. Every move, it does more damage, increase like the hitbox, like that's pretty much. So Seth just got a bunch of buffs. Let me see what they did to Ken. Where's Ken? Okay, crouching medium kick. Changed frame advantage on block from -4 to -2. What? Why, man? Oh, they're gonna spam that move. That's gonna be cheap. That's really gonna be cheap. Y'all don't know. That's gonna be mad cheap. V-Trigger 1, the Hadoken including EX version, can now be cancelled with a V skill since the V timer is used on hit or block. Heavy Shoryuken increased hit stop for the second attack. EX Shoryuken extended full invincibility from the third attack at the end of active frames. EX Tatsu lowered combo count gain of the first attack. Quick Step V skill 1 charge version will no longer pass through the opponent during mid-air hit stun in the corner. Quick Step V skill 1 charge version increased the combo count limit. The V-Trigger 1 Heat Rush increased V timer from 1200 frames to 1500 frames. V-Trigger 2 Shinryuken. The combo count is now a constant number after the move hits. Now allows for Tatsumaki input before landing on hit only. No change made to Tatsu startup timing. Urien, his critical art. Changed active attack frames from 2 frames to 4 frames. Changed recovery from 44 frames to 42 frames. Changed full invincibility from between frames 1 and 6 to between frames 1 and 8. You said this combo count shit is making my brain hurt. Yeah, a lot of this stuff is just like they like a combo, it just now works now, or like something just does slightly more damage. That's pretty much all of these changes, pretty much. So it seems like everybody pretty much got some buffs and nerfs, really. All right, what they get for Bison? The Shadow Pressure. It says new move. Psst. Why he got a new move? Look at this. It says new move, Shadow Pressure. They giving him new moves. What is this? Added a new target combo performed. Shadow Axe greater. Oh, Shadow Axe into V skill 2. Light double knee, increased the knockback distance on the second hit when in midair. EX double knee press. M.Bison is now totally invincible until the end of the movement when the first and second attack hits a grounded opponent. EX double knee press, reduce pushback on hit for the first attack. EX Cycle Inferno, increase the knockback distance when a hit lands on the hitbox at the opponent's back. Input is no longer reversed based on the opponent's positioning during the motion. EX Cycle Inferno lowered combo count gain for the final attack of the hitbox at the opponent's back. The V-Trigger 1 head press. Landing recovery on block/whiff can now be cancelled with a V-Trigger special move or V-Trigger EX special move. What? EX head press. M.Bison is now totally invincible until the end of the movement when the first attack hits a grounded opponent. EX head press can no longer be cancelled with a V-trigger EX special move on hit. That's a nerf. That means you can't do EX fireball into EX head press, I guess. Cycle power V-trigger special moves can now be cancelled with another V-trigger special move. V-trigger EX special moves cannot be cancelled with a V-trigger special move. Cycle nightmare, that's just V-trigger 2. Decreased V-timer from 4,000 to 3,000. V-trigger 2 cycle charge. The V-timer cost decreased from 1,000 to 750 frames. That's a buff. That's a buff, actually. V-timer cost decreased from 1,000 to 750 on hit. Cycle crusher in V-trigger 2, the V-timer cost decreased from 2,000 to 1,500. You said, did I look at G yet? Yeah, pretty much. They pretty much buffed G, but Balrog got bodied. For no reason, man. You said Zangief? Where's Zangief? Let's go with Zangief! Stand heavy punched, the uncharged version. Increased stun time by 1 frame when a crush counter occurs on active frame 2 or later. Stand heavy punch, increase the combo count limit. Crouching heavy punch now knocks the opponent down on a grounded or mid-air hit. Why, man? That's a knockdown now. Why? Changed frame advantage on block from -4 to -6. Decreased pushback on block. Will no longer hit opponents behind you. Increased combo count start value in game. Crouching heavy kick. Increased the combo count limit. Headbutt. Changed grounded hit effect from stun to a forced crouch. Can now be V-trigger cancelled. What? Flying headbutt. Increase the combo count limit. Normal board dynamite. Change the hitbox type from throw to strike. Reduced Zangief's recovery after hit by 6 frames. Increase then the EX. The EX version. Increase the combo count limit when cancelled into flying headbutt. Cyclone lariat sped up the second attack startup by 2 frames and made all attacks easier to land when included in a mid-air combo. Alright, now let's look at Laura. Stand medium punch. Input is no longer reversed based on opponent's positioning. And then the EX light thunderclap. Changed active attack frames from 40 frames, 80 frames, parentheses, to 60 frames, and then 100 frames, parentheses. Okay. V-trigger 1, linear movement, Avante attack, linear movement, Finta attack. If the attack lands on an opponent behind you when following up, you will now face the opponent, okay? V-trigger 2, the sway. V-timer cost changed from 0 frames to 200 frames. The dodged motion can now be cancelled with a normal or unique attack. Cancelled versions of normal and unique attacks will be projectile invincible until the active attack times end. Canceling into normal and unique attacks consumes 1,000 frames V-timer. Added throw, okay, and then the shock choke. Added throw invincibility to opponent's hurtbox after the hit animation. The V-trigger 2 shock choke added a new shock choke activated with down, heavy punch, heavy kick during shock stance without the need of the sway. Single shot versions of the attack are projectile and jump attack invincible. Consume 1,000 frame V-timer on activation and consume the entire V-timer on hit. Oh, we got Yoga Man. We got Dhalsim. I've been waiting to see what they did to this character. Stand medium kick, slow down on whiff until the foot returns and the hurt box now remains on whiff. No change made to overall frame data. Decreased pushback on block. Stand heavy punch. Increased pushback on block. That's a buff. That's a buff. That's cheap. Can now land a crush counter. Why, man? What? That's a crush counter now? They made him better? What? That's a crush counter now? Stand heavy kick. Extended the hurt box between frames 13 and forward. Jump in, light punch, light kick, medium kick. Increased the combo count limit. EX Yoga Flame extended the hitbox of the first attack forward. Can now be cancelled with a V skill 1 on hit. Yoga Gale reduced the stun damage from 200 to 150. Increased pushback on block. Extended the collision box downward when activated at a low height. The box that triggers the opponent's block no longer disappears before the hitbox is generated. Matched hitbox properties to those of EX Yoga Gale. Note, change 5 above has the following effects. Push back on block in the corner, hit stop when projectile canceled, will not hit jump attack invincible hurt boxes. Mid-air Yoga Teleport now enters a special counterable state between the moves beginning and landing. The Yoga Float, that's the V skill 1, now allows for follow-up inputs from 5 frames before floating startup. No change made to follow-up startup timing. Unbelievable. All y'all Dhalsim players, y'all dodged a bullet. I just want to let y'all know. Let's see Karin. Standing medium punch, extended the foot hurt box between 5 frames and 12 forward, okay? Standing heavy kick, extended the recovery hurt box forward on whiff. Crouching heavy punch, input is no longer reversed based on the opponent's positioning. Crouching medium kick, changed recovery from 14 frame to 18 frame on whiff. Slowed down on whiff until the foot returns and the hitbox now remains on whiff. Damn. EX Tenko will no longer pass through the opponent during mid-air hit stun in the corner. Orochi will no longer pass through the opponent during mid-air hit stun in the corner. EX Mujin Kick, Mujin Kyaku, can now be cancelled with the Guren Ken on hit only. Will no longer pass through the opponent during mid-air hit stun in the corner. Mio Oken, V skill 1, charge, no charge, expanded the hurt box during recovery. Furo Sosho, that's her V skill 2, changed frame advantage on hit from +3 to +4. Increased knockback time on counter hit. V trigger 1, the Guren Ken, Guren Hosho, all the moves will no longer pass through the opponent during mid-air hit stun in the corner. Yasha Geishi, that's her V trigger 2. If the attack lands on an opponent behind you, you will now face the opponent. Kanzuki Ryo Hadoro Kushiki Hasha no Kata. Critical art. Okay. Will no longer pass through the opponent during mid-air hit stun in the corner. Okay. Yo, what about Alex? What did Alex get? Oh, he got... Oh, hold on. Did Alex get buffs? Standing light punch, change frame advantage on hit from 4 frames to... What? So standing light punch, it went from +4 to +5 on hit. And on block, it went from +2 to +3. That's cheap. That's cheap. What? Stand jab is +3 on block? What? Oh, nah. Yo, that's gonna be cheap as hell, bro. +3 on block though? Like, I get on hit, but on block though? That's kind of too good. Free tick throws. That's a free tick throw. That's literally a free tick throw. Stand medium punch. Reduced pushback on hit and block. Stand light kick. Extended hitbox forward. Stand medium kick. Reduce the pivoting legs hurtbox size between backwards. Wait, let me read that again. Stand medium kick. Reduce the pivoting legs hurtbox size backward between 2 frames before startup and the end of active attack frames. Crouching heavy punch. The second attack now deals 60 damage instead of 30 when the first attack misses. The second attack now deals 100 stun damage instead of 75 when the first attack misses. Increase the combo count limit of the first attack. Lowered combo count start value for the second attack. The V skill 2, Flash Chop, extended the hitbox forward. EX Flash Chop can now be V triggered cancelled. Increase the knockback time on the ground hit. Yo, he got mad buffs. Hold on. Let me keep reading. Heavy Slash increased combo count start value. Power Drop extended the grab range forward. EX Power Drop extended the grab range forward. What? Ain't that his command grab? Extended the grab range forward. Oh no. A +3 on block? Oh, that's kind of... Oh my god. Oh, yo, what? This is the last character y'all wanted to make better. Oh my god. Yo. Bro, and it's already kind of far. It's gonna be even further. This is too good. Nah, this is too good. EX power drop. Extended the grab range forward. And this is the one that does the most damage. And they extended the grab range forward. Yes. Yo, y'all really about to get command grabbed. Oh my god. Oh, y'all really about to get command grabbed. Nothing to talk about. Reduced recovery time on hit by a frame. Light/mid-air knee smash. Increased the combo count limit. Heavy air knee smash. Added mid-air invincibility from frame 7 to the end of active frames. Extended the hitbox downward. EX air knee smash. Changed airborne attack invincible timer from 1 frame before attack startup to the start of the move. Fixed an issue in which the KO animation did not play properly when achieving a KO under certain conditions. Air Stampede. Changed frame advantage on block from -5 to -2. What? Decreased pushback on block. So this move is safe. This move is safe now. Increased stun on whiff by 10 frames. Now, what? Now projectile invincible during the motion while in the air? Projectile invincible? Did I read that right? So if I use V skill 2, the air stampede, it goes through fireballs with the greatest of ease, chat? Yo. Head crush, including EX version, now affected by V skill 2. Unlike other special moves, V skill 1's effect ends on whiff. The big boot, the V reversal, fixed an issue where the effects of V skill 1 and counter hits caused conditions to change. V skill 1 no longer loses its effect on hit. Overchain, V skill 2, the effect no longer ends when down. Oh, that's what I was waiting for. Yes! Yes! It's over. It's over. It's over. It's over. It's over. So if you if you literally activate V skill 2 before, if you just touched him, you could sneeze. You did all of that nonsense, right? You sneezed on him. He loses his V skill 2. And if you knocked him down, he also lost his V skill 2 charge. But now this current patch, the effect no longer ends even when down. It's actually over. When he's charged, you done. You done. You done. That's actually crazy. Oh no. You know what's crazy, chat? Like, this is the perfect example when you overbuff a character, okay? Oh man, people about to start getting washed. Oh man. This is the last character y'all wanted buff. Oh my goodness. Yo, Sledgehammer, the V-Trigger 1, increased the combo count limit. Can now be canceled with all special moves in critical art when successful. The Flying DDT in V-Trigger 2 changed cancel activation startup from 15 frames to 12 frames. Can now be canceled into from all versions of Flash Chop. Oh, really? The Choke Sleeper changed input command from heavy punch, heavy kick to down heavy punch, heavy kick. Extended the grab range forward. Can now be canceled from normal attacks, lariat, and light and EX versions of slash elbow. Oh my goodness. The Heavy Hammer critical art extended the hitbox of the first attack upwards. So he didn't get nerfed at all. Nothing but buffs. Y'all about to start getting wiggity washed. Oh my goodness. Oh, Alex Myers is in my chat. So because of that, what does Sakura get? All right, Sakura, standing heavy punch, extended hitbox forward, chin buster kick can now be special canceled. V-Trigger 1 Hadoken. The V-Trigger 1 version of Sakura Rain will be performed even with no V-timer left when critical art canceling. V-Trigger 1 Tengyo Hadoken. The The V-Trigger 1 version of Sakura Rain will be performed even with no V timer left when critical art canceling. The Shokin, including EX version in V-Trigger 2, will no longer pass through the opponent during midair hit stun in the corner. The EX Shunpu Kyaku, I think that's her Tatsu, changed V-Trigger cancel timing from after frame 33 to after from 23. Airborne Tatsu, the power-up version, will be performed when V-Trigger 2 is active. The V-Skill 1 will no longer pass through the opponent during mid-air hit stun in the corner when canceling V-Trigger 2 Harukaze. And her V-Trigger 1 V-Skill 2... her V-Trigger 1 V-Trigger 2 reduced the entire move recovery by 2 frames when V-Trigger canceling for her Haru Arashi / Sakura Senpu. So yeah, that's the character. Yo, what did they give Urien? Where's Urien? Alright, stand medium punch, extended the foot hurt box. Alright, extended the foot hurt box during frames 3 and 15 of the motion. Standing light kick, reduced the foot hurt box upward during active frames. Extended the foot hurt box upward during recovery. And stand heavy kick, increased damage on mid-air hit from 80 to 90. Crouching medium kick, sped up Tyrant Blaze cancel timing by 2 frames. Crouching heavy punch changed damage from 90 to 80. V-Trigger 2 extended the arm hurt box after the projectile appears. The hurt box returns to standing state after recovery ends. And then heavy metallic sphere, uncharged version. Charged version can now be activated with a partial hold button. Change charged version timing from 32 frames to 28 frames. And then a heavy metallic sphere, change damage from 100 to 90, change startup from 42 to 29. Dangerous headbutt, that's his V skill 1. Increased combo count limit. Heavy dangerous headbutt, increased knockback time when mid-air hit. Medium dangerous headbutt, fixed an issue in which the hurt box disappears when the armored stops the opponent attack before transitioning to a mid-air state. Okay, whatever. Extended a hurt box between frames 1 and 16, added a throw hurt box between frames 5 and 16, removed the counterable box after the hit box is generated, increased damage from 80 to 100, increased the stun damage from 80 to 100, increased frame advantage on block from -17 to -10. What? Bro, that's a... What? EX headbutt, changed frame advantage on block from -17 to -10. Okay, decreased landing recovery time on block from 21 to 14, decreased landing recovery time from 31 to 16, increased landing recovery time on hit from 16 to 17. But yeah, they did add like a hitbox, so increase the combo count limit on the first and second attacks, reduce the combo count start value and gain of the first attack, increase the combo count gain for the second attack, increase the knockback distance on hit for the second attack, will no longer pass through the opponent during mid-air hit stun in the corner, remove 1.2 times damage hitbox from the entire action. EX dangerous headbutt, the normal, increased distance traveled forward. EX dangerous headbutt, V skill 1, added armor to the hurt box between frames 3 and 15, violence knee drop, and increased the knockback time on a grounded hit, Aegis Reflector back activation, lengthened startup from 5 frames to 7 frames. Tyrant Blaze will no longer pass through the opponent during mid-air hit stun in the corner. All right, let's look at Akuma. Medium Seki Go Shoha, what is this? So this is Red Fireball, okay. The medium increase the combo count limit of the first attack, lower the combo gain and start value of the first attack, increase the combo count gain for the second attack. The heavy increase the combo count limit on the first and second attacks, lower the combo count gain and started the value of the first and second attacks, increase the combo count gain of the third attack, lower the combo count start of the first attack, reduce knockback time of the second attack on hit, increase the combo count limit on the first, second, and third attacks, lower the combo count gain and start value of the first, second, and third attacks, increase the combo count gain of the fourth attack, reboot, and then now the normal V-Trigger 2 medium Tatsu, reduce knockback time for the third attack when the first attack misses. The V-Trigger 2 Tatsu, fix an issue in which the active frames of the final attack will be shorter when it lands after the second attack. EX Tatsu, increase the combo count limit, lower the combo count gain of the first attack, increase the combo count gain of the fifth attack. The hitbox after the attack has been extended upward. Reduced knockback height of the reduced knockback height on hit for attack 2 through 4. Increase the draw in the distance when the tip of the first attack's hitbox connects in the air. When any of the hitboxes from the first to fourth attacks hit and the fifth misses, a sixth hitbox now appears on the character's back. EX Airborne Tatsu. The hitbox after the attack lands has been extended. Increase the duration of the second and fourth attacks on hit from 2 frames to 3 frames. The hitboxes of the second and fourth attack will now hit opponents in front as well. EX Shoryuken extended the hitbox forward on the third attack, will no longer pass through the opponents during mid-air hit stun in the corner. The V skill 2 Kiai Psycho Ghost, I think this is the fireball. Yeah, red fireball will now have different properties the next time it is activated, and if it's not linked from Kiai, okay. V Trigger 2, the Shiretsu Hashi, made it possible to perform a V Trigger special move with a single button press, with the special move used depending on the strength selected. They keep buffing these characters, man. Alright, Kolin. Let's talk about Kolin. Stand Medium Punch. Added a foot hurt box between frames 3 and 13. Standing Heavy Punch. Increased recovery on hit from 19 frames to 22 frames. Increased frame advantage on hit from +5 to +2. Change frame advantage on a crush counter from +18 to +15. Crouching Heavy Punch extended the body hurt box between frames 4 and 18 backwards. Normal Crouching Heavy Punch reduced the hitbox inward. Crouching Medium Punch, all sliding versions. The input window for canceling with a target combo now lasts 2 frames longer. V Trigger 2, all jumping punches, fix an issue in which the non-V Trigger 2 versions would be performed instead of performed after Icicle Stamp. This is from all jumping punches in V Trigger 2. Blizzard Heal, all sliding versions, change the first attack's mid-air hit effect from mid-air recovery to knockdown. Change the second attack's mid-air hit effect from mid-air recovery to slam down. Increased the combo count limit on the first and second attacks. The White Spear now combos when jumping light kick lands in the air. Heavy Parabellum reduced startup from 18 frames to 17 frames. EX Parabellum reduced damage from 100 to 80. Reduced stun damage from 150 to 120. Reduced pushback on hit and block for attacks 1 through 4. Extended the hitbox forward for attacks 2 through 4. EX Heavy Vanity Step, Chain Strike, and Projectile Invincible timing from frame 1 to frame 7. EX Silver Edge, reduced damage from 160 to 140. Reduced stun damage from 200 to 150. Hailstorm, including EX version, increased the first attack's combo count start value and limit when cancelled into during V Trigger 1 exclusive dash. Glacier through / White Pressure, V Skill 2, increased damage from 100 to 120. And then V Trigger 1 Diamond Dust can now be cancelled with any special move, Vanity Step, during the exclusive dash. Oh, hold on. Yo, nephew was good. How's everything? I gotta make you mod. How do I do that? Where was I? I'm gonna read this again. Diamond Dust can now be canceled with any special move except Vanity Step during the exclusive dash. Okay. And for Kolin, the V Trigger 2 Reverse Javelin extended the hitbox upward, extended the critical art cancel window by 20 frames, extended the collision box between frames 1 and 6 upward. Frost Tower critical art. When canceling reverse javelin, the collision box now extends upward only when the opponent is in hit stun. Okay, let's talk about Ed. Psycho Blow / Cheat Smash front back for front back throw, extended the grab range. Stand light kick, decreased pushback on block. Psycho upper, including EX version, will no longer pass through the opponent during midair hit stun in the corner. Psycho flicker will no longer pass through the opponent during midair hit stun in the corner. EX Psycho Knuckle added a new special move performed with 2 punches after Psycho Flicker. Why? What? They gave him that? Alright, I guess. Psycho Snatcher Ground V-Skill 1 Uncharged version. Shortened startup from 21 frames to 20 frames. Increased pushback on block. Reduced time needed to hold the button for the charge version, making it easier to perform the charge version as fast as possible. The Psycho Snatcher Ground V-Skill 1 Charged version. Increased draw in distance on block. Psycho Snatcher Air V-Skill 1 Charged version. Extended the hand hitbox immediately after startup. Reduced timing needed to hold the button for the charge version, making it easier to perform the charge version as fast as possible. The Psycho Swing, the V-Skill 2, will no longer pass through the opponent during midair hit stun in the corner. V-Trigger 2 Ultra Snatcher Air extended the first frame's hitbox downwards, fixed an issue in which odd behavior would occur if the attack landed low in the corner. And now we got Abigail. Okay, we got Abigail. Stand medium punch changed frame advantage on hit from +7 to +8. Why? Increased pushback on block. Okay, cool. Changed the attack trajectory from come on spear tire. Stand medium kick changed frame advantage on hit from +2 to +5. Stand heavy kick, the trajectory of come on spear tire now changes depending on where your feet land on the ground after startup. Crouching heavy punch, the trajectory of come on spear tire now changes depending on which direction you swing your arms upwards before startup. Crouching heavy kick, the trajectory of come on spear tire now changes depending on the location of your body before startup. The Abby Scissor shortened startup frame from 13 frames to 10 frames. Entire move shortened from 44 frames to 41 frames. Abigail punch, including EX version, will no longer pass through the opponent during midair hit stun in the corner. The Abigail punch repeat button can now be cancelled with come on spare tire. V-Trigger 2 hybrid charge can now be cancelled with come on spare tire on hit or block. Alright, let's look at Menat. Stand medium kick added a foot hurt box 1 frame before startup, extended the hurt box during recovery. Crouching heavy punch extended the hurt box during the first frame of startup upward. Jumping medium punch, normal crystal ball changed the midair effect from mid-air recovery to knockdown. The EX Soul Spark added a new move performed with fireball motion to 2 kicks when the crystal ball is active. Alright, cool. Now we got Zeku. This is old Zeku, okay? Stand light punch changed frame advantage on hit from +4 to +5. Now the stand medium kick it went from +2 to now +3 on block. Crouching heavy kick shortened startup from 10 frames to 9 frames. Entire move shortened from 36 to 35. Okay, cool. The Shuku Mio will now transform on the 10th frame of the entire move. Can now be special move cancelled between frames 16 to 21 of the entire move. On moves worth of combo scaling will apply to the special move cancelled into during the above range, sorry. When activating Shuku Mio from Bushin Gram ban, special cancelable timing is now only possible on frame 21. The V-Skill 1 Fukuru shortened startup from 14 frames to 10 frames, extended the hitbox forward, reduced the arm hurtbox downward during the active frames, will now hit opponents behind Zeku. And then the Critical Art added a hitbox between active frames 3 and 5 only when the opponent is in hit stun, making the attack easier to combo into Bushin Gram ban. And then for young Zeku, crouch and medium kick, the input window for canceling V-triggers and V-trigger attacks now lasts 2 frames longer. Jumping medium punch can now be cancelled with Bushin Sadoku Otoshi. Keishi Hayabusa, this a new move, added a target combo performed with jump medium punch to jump heavy punch. Young Shuku Mio can now transform on the 10th frame of the entire move. Can now be special move cancelled between frames 16 and 21 of the entire move. One move's worth combo scaling. Sorry. One move's worth of combo scaling can be applied to the special move canceled into during the above range. Bushin Goku Sankei Shu can now be V-Trigger or Critical Art canceled. Alright, let's look at Blanka. Alright, Stand Light Punch. It went from 5... The startup went from 5 frames to 4 frames. What? So he got a 4-frame jab now. It went from 5 frames to 4 frames. Change frame advantage on hit from +5 to +4. Change frame advantage on block from +2 to +1. Change recovery from 8 frames to 9 frames. Stand Heavy Punch. It extended the hitbox forward. Stand Light Kick changed frame advantage on hit from +4 to +5. Increased pushback on hit and block. Stand Medium Kick shortened startup from 7 frames to 6 frames. Entire move shortened from 30 frames to 29 frames. Crouching Medium Punch shortened startup from 6 frames to 5 frames. Entire move shortened from 27 frames to 26 frames. Crouching Light Kick changed frame advantage on hit from +4 to +3. Can now be combo canceled with Stand Light Kick, Crouching Light Punch, Crouching Light Kick. Crouching Medium Kick frame advantage on hit from +5 to +4. Amazon River Run increased the combo count limit. Electric Thunder increased the combo count limit. V-Trigger 1 Electric Thunder changed frame advantage on hit changed frame advantage on block from -2 to +2. V-Timer cost increased from 600 frames to 1000 frames. V-Trigger 1 Rolling Attack. V-Timer cost increased from 600 frames to 750 frames. Light Vertical Rolling reduced bounce back height and increased falling speed on hit. Vertical Rolling increased damage from 120 to 150. Increased stun damage from 180 to 200. V-Timer cost increased from 600 to 750. If the attack before the final one lands, the subsequent hitbox will be extended. The V-Trigger 1 Backstep Rolling, the V-Timer cost increased from 600 to 750. The Jungle Dynamo increased V-Timer from 2000 frames to 3000. The Ground Shave Rolling is now mid-air invincible from the motion startup until the end of active frames for the first attack. The hitbox of the first attack will now hit opponents behind Blanka. Added a hitbox that will only hit opponents in hit stun behind Blanka when holding the button. V-Timer cost increased from 600 frames to 750. The increase the knockback distance from the first attack on hit. Change the size of the collision box between 25 and after the attack action from standing size to crouching size. Increase the combo count limit of the first and final attacks. Alright, we got Falke. Crouching Light Punch can now be rapid cancelled. Crouching Medium Kick extended the V-Trigger and Critical Art cancel window by 2 frames. Cycle Schneid? Yeah, that move. Extended the Cycle Zangief cancel window on hit only. Catapult extended the Cycle Zangief cancel window. New move, Cycle Kugel. Added a special move performed with an additional 2 punches during Cycle Kugel or Cycle Kanonen. She got 3 new moves? What? Added a new special move performed with an additional down 2 punches during Cycle Kugel or Cycle Kanonen. And in Cycle Feeder added a new special move with an additional 2 punches during Cycle Feeder. Cycle Impulse is a view reversal. Fix an issue where the hit stun was longer than the first attack was a counter hit. Cycle Panzer can now be canceled into V-Trigger cancelable normal attacks in Zwaytrit? I don't know, wait. Hold on, what? And then the Cycle Zangief extended the hitbox forward on activation, increased the distance traveled forward when canceled into it. All right, cool. Alright, yo, we got Cody. Let's see what Cody got. Stand Medium Punch extended the cancel window of each type of cancellation by 2 frames. Standing Heavy Kick reduced pushback on hit during a crush counter. V-Trigger 1, V-Trigger 2 Crouching Heavy Punch changed mid-air hit effect from mid-air recovery to knockdown. Hammer Kick changed V-Trigger cancel timer from first attack to second. Air raid kick, now combos when jumping medium kick lands in the air. Snipe shot slash anti-air snipe shot, lowered combo countdown. Count game, sorry, wait, whoa, let me read that again, sorry. Snipe shot, anti-air snipe shot, lowered combo count gain. Anti-air snipe shot, move the hitbox inward from the 3rd frame onward. Okay, added a, okay, so Cody has a new move, Garbage Chute, in V-Trigger 2. Added a new move performed with heavy punch, heavy kick only when there is no V timer left after activating V-Trigger 2. And then Criminal Punisher, fixed an issue where Cody could be punished out of the way and his critical art avoided if the opponent met the attack after activation with the move featured considerable forward motion. Okay. All right, what other characters, chat? All right, we got Sagat. Stand heavy kick. Change damage distribution from 90 to... Oh, so it's like... All right, so the stand heavy kick is 2 hits, right? So the first hit, it used to do 20 damage. Like the 2 hits together does 90 damage, but now they broke it up where the first hit is going to take some of the damage from the second hit that it used to do. So it went from 20 on the first hit and then the 70 on the last hit to now 40 on the first hit and then 50 on the second hit. So it's kind of, I think, like, it still does 90 damage overall, but it's overall, I think, a nerf because if you just do the single hit, right? Like, let's just say if like you space the heavy kick and you don't get the 2 hits, you only get 1. That used to do 70 damage. Now it's going to do 50 if you do the far hit. So it's kind of a nerf. Oh, first hit is cancelable now. That's why. Really? That's why. Extended the hitbox of the first attack onward. And then if I kept reading, the first attack can now be special canceled. Interesting. So that's why I did that change. Crouching heavy punch. I said, no, sorry. Crouching medium punch, extended the hitbox forward. Crouching medium kick, reduced pushback on hit. Light tiger uppercut, reduced forward movement up until the 3rd frame. Increased forward movement during the 4th frame. No changes have been made to this canceled versions of step low kick or or step high kick. Heavy tiger uppercut. Extended the hitbox for active frames 1 and 2 forward. For V-Skill 2, medium tiger knee crush. Reduced knockback distance on hit. V-Skill 2, the heavy tiger knee crush. Increased the combo account limit when activated from step low kick or step high kick. V-Trigger 2, Tiger Cannon. Can now be activated from EX Tiger Shot / EX Grand Tiger Shot. And then increase the combo count limit. V-Trigger 2, the second half of the motion can be special move canceled on hit only. Alright, cool. We did Kage already. We already did Kage. And the Kage got a page of buffs. Look at this. Why? We did E.Honda, we did Lucia, we did Gill, we did Seth. Oh, let's see what Dan got. Yo, Dan got some buffs. And then Rose is next. Alright, cool. V-Skill 2, standing medium punch. Change frame advantage on hit from +6 to +7. Stand heavy punch can now be critical art canceled. Stand light kick, extended hitbox forward. And this is from his V-Skill 2. The V-Skill 2 standing heavy kick. Shortened startup from 13 frames to 12 frames. Frame advantage on block from -4 to -2. Entire move shortened from 37 frames to 36 frames. Change recovery time on whip from 47 to 45 frames. Crouching medium punch in V-Skill 2. Reduced pushback on hit. Crouching heavy punch with V-Skill 2. Shortened startup from 8 frames to 7 frames. Crouching heavy punch, entire move shortened from 33 frames to 32 frames. Crouching medium kick in V-Skill 2 extended the hitbox forward. Crouching heavy kick fixed an issue where the hurtbox during recovery differed from the normal version. Psycho Jawbreaker decreased pushback on block. Koryukin, including EX version or Go Koryukin, increased the command priority so it is higher than Dan's Retsuken. EX Koryukin extended the hitbox forward. Psycho style Boraiten no Kyame, that's the V-Skill 1. Reduced the knockback distance on mid-air hit. Changed active attack frames from 5 frames to 7 frames. Changed recovery from 18 frames to 16 frames. Psycho style Boraiten no Kamai 3, the third. What? I can't even read this. What? Look, I'm trying, all right, chat. I'm trying. This is not as easy as it looks, okay? Like, it's really not as easy as it looks. I just want to let y'all know, like, I'm trying. He said, I'm Smug fighting for his life. Look, I'm going through it, all right? But yeah, like, pretty much, like, it seems like this character just got nothing but buffs. Like, this character's cool. Like, you know, they shortened the startup for, like, the Go Hadoken. They shortened the startup, like, from 13 frames to 8 frames. Changed attack frames from 50 frames to 100. Entire move shortened from 82 to 29 frames. Changed frame advantage on block from 3 frames to +7. Increased pushback on block. Changed the number of hits from 6 to 1. This move can parry up to 3 of your opponent's projectiles. Changed hit stop from 12 to 15. Changed block stop from 8 to 12. Increased the combo count limit. The combo count is now a constant number after the move hits. The Godoken in V-Trigger 1 charged version, projectiles will no longer vanish when parried. V-Trigger 2 Koryuken, the V-Trigger 2 version of Hiso Baraiken will be performed even with no V-timer left when critical art canceling. Haten Godoken, the V-Trigger 2 version of Hisu Baraiken will be performed even with no V-timer left when critical art canceling. And then the the critical art increased damage from 340 to 360 when V-Trigger 2 is active. All right, now we on Rose. Standing heavy punch. Changed frame advantage on block from -6 to -4. Stand light kick. Extended the hitbox forward. Can now be, and then now stand medium kick can now be special canceled. That's cheap. That's her airborne kick. That beats like low normals and you can special cancel that? That's mad cheap. Crouching heavy punch. Change frame advantage on hit from -5 to -3. Crouching heavy kick. Shortened startup from 10 frames to 9 frames. Entire move shortened from 37 frames to 36 frames. Extended the hitbox forward. Soul presser. Changed frame advantage on block from -6 to -4. Soul P8. What? Soulpede? What? Yeah, this move right here can now be canceled with V-Skill. Increase the combo count limit. Soul Palastro. Increase the knockback time on a crush counter. Why? Normal Soul Spark. Increase pushback on block. EX Soul Spark. Shortened startup from 14 frames to 12 frames. Entire move shortened from 46 frames to 44 frames. EX Soul Spark. Sped up the start of Rose decent timing. Increased Rose's decent speed. Changed minimum frame advantage on hit in midair from 3 frames. From -3 to +4 frames. What? Changed minimum frame advantage on block in midair from -8 frames to -2 frames. And then light medium Soul Spiral. Reduced knockback distance on hit. Increased knockback time on hit. Heavy Soul Spiral. Shortened startup from 21 frames to 19 frames when canceling from a crouching medium punch. Reduced recovery on hit from 23 frames to 18 frames. Increased the knockback time on hit. Increased the knockback distance on hit when in midair for her heavy Soul Spiral. Soul Bend, including EX version. Increase the command priority so it's higher than Soul Punish. EX Soul Bind. Recovery following the lock version can now be special move canceled. What? Why? Why are they making this character godlike? What? The EX Soul Punish can now be V-Trigger canceled. That's a buff. Soul Fortune. The V-Skill 1, the purple and the green. Increased knockback time on a midair hit. Increase the combo count limit. The V-Skill 1 now recovers 15 health during recoverable damage when activated and 1 health for every 4 frame the move is held. Soul Fortune, V-Skill 1, the red, the effect no longer ends when taking damage. V-Trigger 2, Soul Illusion, added the ability to hit opponents that are down by the clone's attacks. The V-timer is no longer used during a normal throw animation. And now we got Oro? Alright, sound like Oro got some buffs. Standing light punch, it went from +4 to +5 on hit. Stand heavy punch, the uncharged version, extended the hitbox forward. Stand heavy punch, changed frame advantage on block from +2 to +4. Reduced pushback on hit, extended the hitbox for active frames 2 to 4 forward. Stand heavy kick. They extended the hitbox forward, reduced the foot hurtbox size 1 frame to 2 frames before the hitbox appears. Remove the hurtbox applied to the kicking foot 1 frame to 2 frames before the hitbox appears. Crotch and medium kick. Change frame advantage on hit from 0 frames to +2. Crouch and heavy kick, extended the hitbox forward. Jump and light kick, extended the mix up hitbox backward. Toby Hisa changed frame advantage on block from -6 to -4. EX Nichiren show can now be V-trigger canceled. Neo Riki changed frame advantage on block from -42 to -17. Changed recovery from 60 frames to 35 frames. Neo Riki shortened startup from 7 frames to 5 frames. Increased distance travel forward before attack startup. Alright, the EX Neo Riki extended the hitbox forward, reduced recovery time on hit by 4 frames. Yeah, whatever this move is, yeah, that increased damage from, so each one pretty much does like an extra like 10-20 damage. Alright, that's pretty much what the character's really getting. Jinchu Watari extended the hitbox forward for the second attack onward. EX Jinchu Nobori, what move is that? That just sounds random. Change the recovery on block from 16 frames to 20 frames. Change recovery time on landing from 9 frames to 4 frames. Change minimum frame advantage on block in midair from -11 to -2 frames. Oniyama can now be critical art canceled. Extended the midair invincibility by 2 frames. Oniyama reduced knockback height on hit for the first hit. Can now be canceled. His V skill 1, the Onibi, what? Can now be canceled from special, cancelable, normal attacks, and unique attacks. And you know what's funny? Because Oro does not pronounce any of these moves. All he just says is, ha! Ha! He don't even say his own moves. So you really don't know what moves he's talking about. Oh, so you can recognize these moves the way he says it. So for example, Oni Yanma, that's when he says, ha! And then this one, the Tsurane Kiyoshi, that's when he says ha. How you know the difference? Come on, bro. So this is the ha, this is the ha, this is the he, this is the he. Like, come on. I don't know these moves. Like, what? I'm just keeping it 100. Like, what am I reading? Man, this character got buffed. That's all y'all need to know about. This character's good. All right, Akira, stand medium punch, decreased pushback on block. Crouching medium punch, decreased pushback on block. Crouching heavy kick, changed recovery from 23 frames to 22. Frame advantage on block is now -13. EX Kiko can now be canceled with Hate no Kamai on hit or block. No longer pass through the opponent during midair hit stun in the corner. Bro, yo, pronouncing these is so frustrating, dude. Like, I don't care if y'all roast me all y'all want. I don't care. I can't pronounce it. I ain't perfect, all right? But what is this information? Like, I just want to know if she got buffed or not. Like, I'm trying to read, but it's pretty much she just now has cancelable normals and moves and special moves. So she's pretty much like getting buffed. She pretty much got buffed. That's all y'all really need to know about with Akira. Like the EX Urarimon, what? EX Urarimon, what? I don't know what. Yeah, that move can now be canceled with Haten no Kamae on hit or block with the first attack. All right, cool. Like. Hotenshu will no longer pass through the opponent during mid-air hit stun. Alright. This character just got cheaper. That's all y'all need to know. Like, EX Senshubu can now be canceled with Haten no Kame on hit or block with the final attack. Sutenda, that's her V skill 2, will no longer pass through the opponent during mid-air hit stun. Alright, her V trigger 2, the V timer, it costs now 1,000 from 1,500. Just pretty much she's buff. Like, yeah, that's all y'all really need to know about. Yo, Luke, did this character get buffed or did this character get nerfed? Let's check it out. Health reduced from 1025 to 1,000. That's the first nerf. Stun 3. Why was it 1025 in the first place? Stun, it was reduced from 1050. It was 1050, bro. His stun was 1050? What? Forward jump, change the motion. Okay, 3 nerfs in a row. 3 nerfs in a row. Oh, God. But that's still like a slap on the wrist. This is whatever. Punisher Scrapper. The front throw added a hit stop to attacks during the move's animation, added a camera animation to attacks during the move's animation. Standing light kick changed frame advantage on hit from +1 to +2. Crouching medium punch reduced hit back, okay? Crouching medium kick expanded the hurt box during recovery. Okay, that's a nerf. Sand Blaster, isn't that that's the fireball. Decreased damage from 60 to 50, nerf. Decreased chip damage on block from 10 to 8, nerf. Decreased pushback on block. EX Sandblaster increased knockbacks time on a midair during the first attack. The EX Impaler. The heck is that? What move is that? The Impaler? What is that? Added a hitbox that hits opponents in midair from frame 5 to frame 6. Increased damage from 120 to 140. The hitbox of the second attack has been extended upward after the first attack lands. The hitbox of the second attack will now hit opponents behind Luke after the first attack lands. Reduced knockback time of the second attack on hit. Reduced knockback distance of the second attack on hit. This is just slaps on wrist. What is this? Like, or just slightly buffs. V skill 2, the Suppressor. Increased stun by 4 frames when a throw is successful. Ooh, okay. Changed frame advantage when a throw is successful from +2 to +4. Change recovery when a throw is successful from 14 frames to 16 frames. The fully armed Vanguard, the V-Trigger 1, V-Trigger 2. Reduce the time needed for V-Timer for recovery from 2 minutes to 1 minute. Double the V-Timer recovery amount earned with a successful hit or block. Thermobaric Thrash, that's the V-Trigger 2. Extended the hitbox for the 4th attack and fixed an issue where the final attack would whiff. Flash Knuckle, the E for V-Trigger 2. Including V-Skill 1 version, can now be cancelled with EX Flash Knuckle since V-Timer is used on hit or block. EX Flash Knuckle can now be cancelled with Flash Knuckle since the V-Timer is used on a second hit. Annihilator, that's the critical art, extended the collision box upward when cancelled from Rising Uppercut and fixed an issue where the attack would pass by opponents. Yo, I used to hate that. Wait, what? Those are buffs. Yo, what? Oh nah, they wanted this character better? Oh no. Oh, that's kind of cheap. Oh, we didn't do Guile. Yo, we gotta do Guile. All jumps, change air time from 38 frames to 40 frames. Stand medium punch, decrease pushback on block. Crouching medium kick, reduce pushback on hit. Reverse spin kick, change recovery from 18 frames to 23 frames on whiff. That's a nerf. Extended the recovery hurt box forward on whiff. That's another nerf. Guile high kick can now be cancelled with a sonic break or hit on block. That's a buff. Bullet revolver can now be cancelled on hit on block, or swing out can now be cancelled with sonic break or on hit or block. That's a buff. Thrust combination can now be cancelled with sonic break or somersault kick on hit or block. Sonic boom changed opponent's meter gain from on hit from 18 to 24. Changed opponent's meter gain on block from 9 to 12. The heavy somersault kick extended the hitbox for active frames in 4 and 5 forward. The V-Trigger 2, the somersault kick, including EX version, reduced knockback distance when the projectile lands in midair. Reversed back knuckle V-reversal. It fixed an issue where the counter hits caused conditions to change. Dive Sonic, the V-Skill 2, can now be cancelled with any somersault kick 1 frame before recovery ends when activated from a target combo. Sonic Break, the V-Trigger 1. The V-Timer for the first attack increased from 350 to 500. Sonic Boom cancels from the second strike, thus remaining unchanged. Change frame advantage on block from +1 to -2. Increased combo count limit and lowered combo count gain and start value. The Knife Edge V-Trigger 2 can now be activated without charging only when cancelled into Somersault Kick, while active Somersault Kick can now be cancelled from kick based on normal attacks, including crouching heavy kick. What? Why can he do that? Okay, critical art, change the damage distribution. Yeah, like they just changed frame advantage on block from -41 to -31. Why? Shortened the entire move from 105 frames to 95 frames on block or whiff. Now pulls the opponent in when the final attack is blocked. Cheap. Oh my god. Ibuki. She didn't really get too many buffs, I don't think. Stand medium punch. Decrease pushback on block. Stand heavy kick. Change frame advantage on hit from +3 to 4. Crouching light punch. Change frame advantage on hit from +3 to 4 frames. Crouching medium punch. Then input window for canceling the target combo now lasts 2 frames longer. Crouching heavy punch. Change frame advantage on block from -3 to -5. Shorten startup from 9 frames to 7 frames. Change recovery from 16 frames to 18 frames. Extended the hitbox forward. Sazan can now be cancelled with Roku Shaku Horokudama. I don't know what that move is. Okay. On hit block. Gogasha what? Change the third attack hit effect from mid-air recovery to knockdown. Okay. In Nobusuma, I don't know what that move is. Is Ibuki what? Nobusuma? Change recovery time on landing from 9 frames to 4 frames. I don't know what they're talking about. Like, what is this move? Tobi Kuro. I don't know what that is. Now combos when jumping light punch lands in the air. AOG? What? AOG? AOG? Wait. AOG? Algae? Maybe? Now combos when jumping heavy punch lands in the air. She got a new move? Why? EX. It's an EX? She got a new EX move? What? What is this? Why? Maki Bishi V skill 2 now bounces once after landing from Ibuki's attack. They made this character better, man. V trigger 1 shortened startup of the special move version from 25 frames to 22 frames. Shorten the entirety of the special move version from 42 frames to 39 frames. And then the Fuma Shuriken, the V trigger 2, changed frame advantage on block from -4 to +2. What? It was good when it was -4. I gotta punish. It's +2. What? +2? Bro. Yo, Capcom, y'all dead ass? Come on, man. But y'all nerfed my character though, right? I don't even want to look at this. I don't even want to look at that, man. I don't want to look at that again. It cooked my character, man. I don't like that. All right, Juri. Yeah, Juri. Okay. Normal V trigger, change advantage on hit from +5 to +6. Change frame advantage on block from +2 to... No. Change frame advantage on block from +2 to +3. Stand heavy punch in V trigger 1, increase hit stun by 2 frames. Increase recovery on hit from 17 frames to 19 frames. Crouching medium punch, extended the cancel window by 2 frames. Crouching hard kick, shortened startup from 8 frames to 7 frames. Entire move shortened from 32 frames to 31. Light Tissarin, I don't know what that is. Reduce pushback on hit. EX Rio Dansatsu. Yo, chat, can y'all write down, like, can y'all tell me what these moves are? What? And reduce knockback distance on hit. Kasatsu Shu. Reduce knockback distance on hit. Fuha Enzan. V skill 2 attack. Can now be V trigger canceled. V trigger 2 change midair hit effect from knockdown to grounded stun. Can now be activated during Fuha Enzan V skill 2. Can no longer be V reversaled on block. Oh, that's kind of cheap. And then her critical art changed damage distribution. And now projectile invincible between 9 frames and 28 frames. Increased projectile speed. Oh, this character's just getting better, man. Any more characters, chat? Who didn't I do? I did all of that. Am I missing anybody, chat? Let me know. Oh, F.A.N.G. All right. Stand in medium punch. The second attack can now be V trigger or critical art canceled. Stand heavy punch. Increased knockback time on a midair crush counter. Okay. Crouching light punch. Change frame advantage on hit from +3 to 4 frames. Crouching heavy kick. Change the first attack midair hit effect from low down to knockdown. The second attack's hitbox now is now extended when the first attack hits or is blocked. Reduced knockback distance for the first attack on mid-air hit. And this is for the crouch and heavy kick. Lowered combo count gain of the first attack. Lowered combo count start value when the first attack lands in the air as a crush counter. Nirenko. Changed the first attack's mid-air effect from mid-air recovery to knockdown. The hitbox of the second attack has been extended upward after the first attack lands. Increase the combo count limit for the second attack. EX Nishiku. Increased knockback time on a mid-air hit. Can now be cancelled into V-Trigger 1. That's the EX Nishiku. And the V-Trigger Nishiku extended the hitbox of the explosion upwards. Light Sotoja created the advantage on hit from 0 to +5 frames. What? Why they do that? That's kind of better. That's a 5-frame difference of a buff. EX Sotoja can now be canceled with V-Trigger 1 on hit or block. Cheap. Nikyoshu changed recovery time on landing from 9 frames to 4 frames. Buff. Soto Kubu, that's the V skill 2, changed entire motion from 66 frames to 56 frames when it is unsuccessful. Reduced knockback distance on hit, increased knockback time on hit. And then the V skill 2 attack can be V trigger canceled when successful. Oh my god. Yo, F.A.N.G is gonna be ridiculous. Oh my god. Oh my god. Wow. Oh man, that's hilarious. Alright. Oh, Rashido! Alright, cool. Let's see what we got. The whirlwind shot decreased pushback on block up until active frame 2 frames. What? Hit effect on ground did stun change to knockdown when the second attack hits on the ground. The increased knockback time for the second attack on a midair hit. Alright, the spinning mixers decreased pushback for the third attack on block. Medium spinning mixer now allows for EX spinning mixer canceling 4 frame end of recovery on hit only. What? So you could do a fireball. Wait, you could do a medium. What? Wait. What? Medium spinning mixer now allows for EX spinning mixer canceling 4 frame before end of recovery on hit only. So you could do regular mixer into EX mixer? What? No longer affected by hitboxes with added properties. EX spinning mixer lengthened startup from 8 frames to 12 frame startup. Ooh, that's a nerf. Changed full invincibility from between frames 1 and 2 to between frames 1 and 6. No change made it for the special properties version. Man, why they do this, man? I'm getting salty reading this, man. Like, I'm getting an attitude just going further reading it down. I'm about to be like, I don't care, he got buffed. Whatever, like, just be happy, all right? Everybody that's play Rashid, just be happy. Like, look at this, man. You said Rashid dropping his mixtape. Yo, y'all funny, man. I ain't gonna lie. Alright, the EX Eagle Spike fixed an issue in which Rashid would travel a considerable distance and pass through opponents after performing the move. In accordance with this change, the distance moved backward after activation has been reduced. Nail Assault, that's the V skill 1, now allows for EX spinning mixer canceling 4 frames before end of recovery on hit only. Wing Stroke, V skill 2, grounded version sped up, link time into all versions of Wing Stroke by 3 frames. Yazar, increased number of hits from 3 to 4. Change frame advantage on block from +32 to +39 frames. What? Oh my god, man. No, my man Rashid is dropping an album, okay, and is going platinum. Yo, the V-Trigger 2, Haboob changed frame advantage on block from -2 to -6. Oh, so that's getting punished. Increased projectile speed after active frame 4 frames. Okay, move the hitbox with added properties inwards from frame 4 onward. Change full invincibility from between frames 1 and 17 to between frames 1 and 10. This character cheap as hell, man.
Oh my god, no, R.Mika, no. She got buffed. No, man, no.
Why? Stand light kick can now be special canceled. Stand heavy punch extended the hitbox forward. Crouching light punch increased damage from 20 to 30. Oh my god, bro. Crouching medium kick can now be special canceled. What? Oh my god, bro. Oh my god. This is not good, chat. Changed active frames from 4 frames to 3 frames. Changed recovery from 14 frames to 15 frames. Extended the hurt box during the move. Passion rope throw. When the attack hits mid-screen, the opponent will now reach the corner and bounce back. They took that out. Why did they put it back? That was the reason why she was cheap. Oh my god, I gotta deal with that again until this game. Oh my god, bro. Why, bro? Shooting star combo increased the knockback distance on hit. Medium shooting peach, move the hitbox. I don't want to read this no more, bro. Look, all I see are just buffs. Frame advantage on block from -2 to -10. All right, safer. Increased damage from 90 to 100 from her pumped up. She got shortened startup for the mic performance from 75. She just got buffs, man. Increased damage on her V-trigger steel chair. Oh my god, bro. Combo scaling from 20% to 0% when canceled into. Why? Oh my gosh, bro. I don't want to read no more. She just got buffed. All right, whatever. All right, what about Vega? Dang, they didn't really touch Vega at all. They didn't really like bother him too much. He got a new move activated with down. You got to press all 6 buttons at the same time to do this one new move. And it says face reveal. So you could take the mask off. Okay. Standing heavy punch, barehanded, reduce pushback on hit. Stand medium kick can now be special canceled, buff. Heavy Crimson Terror extended the hitbox of the first attack upwards, buffed. EX Crimson Terror can now be canceled with V-Scale 1 on hit, buffed. And then the V-Trigger 1 moved the hitbox inward. Yeah, this is just, yeah, he just got buffed. Pretty much. It ain't nothing. All right, Nakali. Did I do Nakali? I don't think I did. Stand medium punch. Change frame advantage on hit from +5 to +6. Delayed special move cancel timing by 1 frame from his normal stand heavy punch. Stand heavy kick. Change frame advantages from, and now it's +21 from a crush counter. Crouching light punch, it increased the damage from 20 to 30 and then 30 to 40. Crouching medium kick is now +1 on hit. Opening dagger charge version of during V-trigger extended the hitbox forward. The disc guidance, including EX version, reduced knockback distance on hit, will no longer pass through the opponent during mid-air hit stun in their corner. The disc guidance sped startup when activated at close range. The disc guidance increased combo start, the combo count start value of the second attack. The heavy disc guidance increased the combo count limit of the first attack. Lowered combo count gain of the first attack. Increased the knockback time on hit or for the second attack. The Valiant Rebellion can now be V-trigger canceled. He just got buffed. Raging Light can now be critical art canceled. The Raging Light can change damage distribution. Pretty much. The medium Raging Light change damage distribution from 1 to 10 in a different way, pretty much. So yeah, pretty much Nakali good. Like, he got buffed. Just slight changes, you know what I mean? So you said DP into critical art? Yeah, he got some nice buffs. So yeah, like the Raging Light, yeah, they just changed like the damage distribution pretty much. The EX Raging Light, lower combo count gain of all attacks but the final one. The hitbox after the attack lands has been extended upward. Clouded Mirror, changed frame advantage on block from -2 to +2. The Cultivated Power shortened startup from 25 frames to 22. Tire move shortened from 56 frames to 53. Yeah, so pretty much Nakali got buffed. Yo, Birdie did we do Birdie? All right, stand heavy punch, change properties when the heavy punch is held. Crouching medium punch, frame advantage on block from -5 to -2. Jump in heavy punch, changed attack midair hit effect from midair recovery to slam down. Bull charge extended the hitbox forward, changed active attack frames from 4 to 6 frames. Changed recovery from 18 frames to 16 frames. EX Bull Revenger reduced recovery time on hit by 3 frames. Cammy, health reduced from 925 to 900. That's a nerf. That's a nerf. Stun went from 925 to 900. That's also a nerf. Stand Heavy Punch, extended, Stand Heavy Punch, changed recovery from 20 frames to 24 frames on whiff, extended the recovery hurt box on whiff. Stand Medium Kick, changed frame advantage on block from -2 to -4. Ooh. Sped up V-Trigger 2, cancel timing by 7 frames. Crouching Medium Kick, changed recovery from 14 frames to 18 frames on whiff, extended the recovery hurt box forward on whiff, sped up the V-Trigger 2, cancel the timer by 2 frames. Heavy Spiral Arrow, reduced backward the hitbox of the first attack, increased damage from 100 to 120, increased the stun damage from 120 to 150. The Axle Spin Knuckle, that's her V skill 1, changed frame advantage on block from +2 to +4 on block. In Delta Step, the V Trigger 2 reduced recovery by 2 frames. The second half of the motion can be special move canceled. Alright, what's another character? Nash. Okay, his air throw reduce the distance Nash travels backward on hit. Increase the knockback distance on hit. Stand Heavy Punch, increase knockback time on a mid-air crush counter. Diagonal jump kick can now be performed from a neutral jump. Rainfall former neutral jumping kick. Changed input command, heavy kick during neutral jump to up heavy kick during neutral jump. Jumping Soba, extended recovery, hurt box forward. New move, Gust. He has a new move, chat. Nash, Gust Front. Added a new target combo performed with knee booster it's the knee booster into the heavy punch. The Sonic Boom can now be used from EX Boom second attack with an additional 2 punches. Interesting. The Heavy Scythe, anti-air invincibility from the start of the movement to 1 frame before startup has been added to the head. Cheap! It now allows for critical arc cancel in 4 frame before end of recovery on hit only. Input is no longer reversed based on the opponent's positioning during the motion. This is from Heavy Sonic Scythe. V Skill 2 Sonic Scythe changed airborne attack invincible timing from attack startup to the start of the move. EX Sonic Scythe will no longer pass through the opponent during mid-hit stun in a corner. EX Sonic Scythe can now be cancelled into from kick-based normal attacks. Increased knockback time on hit from the EX Scythe and V-Trigger 2. Pressing the forward directional button now moves the character forward until the end of active attack frames. Medium Strategy Assault will no longer pass through the opponent during mid-air hit stun in the corner. EX Moonsault, the hitbox after the attack lands has been extended. Justice Shell will no longer pass through the opponent during mid-air hit stun in the corner. Alright, cool. Alright, and then we got Chun-Li. I think that's pretty much it after Chun-Li, right? Alright, so her Stand Heavy Punch changed recovery from 18 frames to 21 frames, extended the foot hurt box upward during the recovery. Alright, Crouch Heavy Punch changed it frame advantage on block from -5 to +1. Excuse me, what? Reduced recovery by 8 frames when the first hit is blocked. Increased startup for the second attack from 19 frames to 25 frames. The entire move increased from 35 frames to 43. The box that triggers the opponent's block on the second attack no longer disappears when the first attack hits or is blocked. Crouching Heavy Punch. Change frame advantage on hit from +2 to +3 frames. Change frame advantage on block from -2 to +1. Reduced recovery by 10 frames when the third attack is blocked. Increased startup for the fourth attack from 19 frames to 25 frames. Entire move increased 34 to 40. The box that triggers the opponent's block on the second attack no longer disappears when the first attack hits or is blocked. The V-Trigger 1 changed frame advantage on hit from +4 to +5, cheap. Kage increased knockback on a crush counter. Yoku Senkyaku reduced the foot hurt box from frame 15 until landing, cheap. Yoso Kyaku reduced damage for the first through third attacks from 40. Oh, so they just changed it around pretty much. So pretty much like this character got buffs overall. The heavy Hayakuretsu Kyaku will no longer pass through the opponent during mid-air hit stun in the corner. Spinning Bird Kick. The hitbox after the attack lands has been extended upward, probably for like a better anti-air. The Sosei Kyaku reduced damage from 100 to 80, that's a nerf. Hazanshu, lowered combo count gain, reduced pushback on hit. The V skill 2 Hazanshu, frame advantage on block from -4 to -2, cheap, now it's safe, you can just do it. Alright, and then the V trigger 1, the Ren Kiko increased V timer from 800 frames to 1000 frames. And there you have it. I think that's all the characters, right, chat? Do we go over everybody? Who did we miss? I think I did everybody. I did everybody's character. Yeah, I did all of this. I think we good. Yeah, I did Lucia. I did Akira. I did Luke. You said Dhalsim. He got buffed. That's all you need to know, verse. He got buffed. Cheap. Yeah, pretty much Ryu got buffed. Y'all good. Like, you can now special cancel his V trigger 2 into critical art. Like, this character got buffed. Character cheap. They making him cheap. Why? But they nerfed Balrog, right? It's all good though. But all right, guys, this is a long stream, but you know, I just had to, I miss you guys, and I just wanted to go over the patch notes. And until next time, guys, take care. We are out of here. Peace.
It's that boy, man.